What's up guys, it is Ali here from Backwoods Timber Creations. In today's video we are going to be showing you our process for making these teardrop shaped charcuterie boards. So let's get started.
The first step is to trace out the outline of your board. We have some plywood ones that we created that we reuse. However, you can buy templates from so many different websites. We will link some of our favorite ones in the caption. After you have your template lined out, the next step is to cut out the shape with your jigsaw. This doesn't have to be perfect as you will be sanding it clean. The next thing we do is grab our plywood template, screw it down to our piece, and this we are going to use to do the routered edges on our board. This just ensures that you get a perfect circle and it's nice and clean and even all the way around. Don't worry about the screw holes, as you can go back and fill these with a quick setting epoxy or even a wood filler and you aren't even going to notice them, especially if you use it on the back side of your board. For boards that have a perfectly circular handle cut out, we use our drill press for it. However, you can just use any sort of bit on the end of your drill to do this. You don't have to use a drill press if you don't have one, but this just makes it much easier. After that, we will take to the spindle sander to get the inside of that nice and smooth. Again, if you don't have a spindle sander, roll up some sandpaper and do it by hand. The next step is to go in and get all of your little tiny holes and cracks filled. We do this with the Acfix 705 fast adhesive. It comes with an accelerator spray that makes it sandable pretty much instantly. Then once you have your shape perfectly cut out, you're going to router the edges to give them a nice clean round over. If you don't have a router to do these rounded over edges, we definitely suggest grabbing one. You can get a cheaper one for a couple $100 from any hardware store, and the bits are under $50 to grab them as well. This just gives your boards a much cleaner finish and gives it that professional touch. And then on to the sanding. For our boards, we sand them up to 150 grit. You can go higher if you want, though it's not really necessary. Going any higher is kind of just a waste of time at that point. Now it's finish time. For our boards, we use the Grand Finishing products. The hard wax oil is demonstrated in this video. It is a wipe on, wipe off style finish, fully food grade, very water resistant, durable, and gives a beautiful matte sheen on your pieces. This finish can also be used on tables and other furniture. However, use it with caution as it will not be as waterproof as some other finishes. Once you have your finish evenly buffed into the surface, let it sit for about half an hour, and then you can proceed to wipe all the excess off. The Grand can also be used as a maintenance product. For all of our boards, we do 2 coats of this, and then they are good to go.
So there you have it. There was probably a lot of machinery and tools that we used in this video that you might not have access to. You don't have to use those. You can make do with a lot of stuff that you have at home. For example, you don't need a fancy spindle sander to get the insides of this. Just roll up some sandpaper and do it manually. Having those tools definitely makes things easier, but doesn't mean you can't make this without having them. So we hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, as always, let us know in the comments or reach out to us directly on any one of our social pages. We would be happy to help. Make sure you subscribe to catch all of our next videos.